Once you bring the gnome in, you're going to see what size he is. He's about 2.5 by 4. You can make them bigger or smaller. I found that this is a good size for an ornament, so I'm just going to leave him as is. It's got a little glove that wasn't attached, but that's fine. Okay, so he should be ready just to make it. If you want to change any of the colors, you're welcome to do that. Let's go ahead and check one of the colors. And I'm just going to select them and then look and see on this top row all the colors that we're going to need for him. I don't see, oh, I know why it's showing all those colors, because in my design that I'm showing you, it has all the other pieces that I've hidden out of the bundle. So that's why it's showing all the colors. But another way we can check it is just go to make it, and it'll show you the different color mats you need. So I've got a white, a gray, a black, a red, and a pink. So I'm looking at the white, and then I'm going to look at this other white to see if I want to have that a contrasting color or not. I don't have to have it a contrasting color, so I think I'm going to go ahead and move him to the white so that I am not wasting a bunch of cardstock for just a little cutout. And move that over there if you saw how I did that. And now this will just all be white, so I like that better. And then the gray one now obviously will not cut because there's nothing on it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mat ready and go ahead and cut these guys. I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I'm going to use, I have white cardstock that I'm going to use for this. I'm just going to go ahead and click the medium. I do have intricate cuts on this, so you could use the intricate cut. I'm just going to go ahead and select more on the medium cardstock. That should be fine. There's different ways to do this project. And the cutouts aren't that intricate that I don't think that it's going to matter. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy. I'm just going to use my 8.5 by 11 sheet and set it in the machine, and I will get back to you with the assembly instructions. One thing I want to point out is when you're using little scraps, it's better to tape them down with painter's tape to hold them down. Otherwise they may slip and slide on your mat. So that's just a little tip that I use. All right, so you can see the original one that I made was a little bit bigger. He's about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches tall. This guy's smaller, 4 inches. You can also use these to just do little tags for your gifts and stuff too. But you can see on this guy, I did do the 3D. So what you'll do is you'll cut 2 of each of these. So you'll run it through once and then cut it again. And then you can put them together to be a 3D ornament. So for the sake of this video and time, I'm just going to go ahead and assemble this little guy right here. And he should be fairly easy. I'm just going to use my dots to stick on the white guy first, the white side first. So I'm going to get him up here, make sure that I'm not going to put the dot in the wrong place. And then just assemble the white part. Okay. All right, then the beard goes on top of that. And I'm going to have to cut some of these dots. Oh, whoa. Nope. I did that wrong. The red goes on first. Okay, so I'm just going to assemble this guy and put the red on first. And I like, in the middles, I like to always like put a little more so that they're pretty secure. Gives them a good body. Just place them on there, one side. I'm going to get it all together and then push it down. Okay. All right, then the little white part goes on, and I've already put the dots on, and then he goes on top there. Okay. Now these extra little mittens are just to adhere to this guy with glue, because when you put the string through, you don't want to tear his little mittens. So it's just an extra layer, and the glue will also help. So make sure you get it on there really good around there, around that guy. And then just stick the mittens on top and let them dry. That just gives you a more secure hanging spot for his little hands. Okay, that glue will dry clear, so we'll be good. And then the beard goes on top, and he has some little ones, little areas. So I'm just going to cut these guys in half. All right, and then just secure them to the beard in the widest spaces I can find. I like to just lightly put these down because you never know when you have to move them. And I've moved plenty in my time. Some of them are more forgiving than others. So I just put them down just ever so slightly. And then when I take off, see, I had to move that one. So when I take off, I usually press down first. That adheres it pretty well so that I can take off the little top part, the cover of the sticky part. And that works really well. So that's just a little tip. All right, that one did show through, so I need to move it just a little bit. Okay, now it doesn't show through. Then just stick the beard on top. Got that. And then next we'll put on his little hat. Should be good with 2 here. And I'm just going to put one of the little ones at the top. Okay. All right, then his little hat just sits right on top of there. So cute. His little nose sits right on top of that. So let me see which dot will work best. Probably this one. And I think that's a good fit because it's got to stick to the white and the red. So I want a nice big dot on there. I don't want his little nose falling off. I want his little mouth showing through too. So just get it on there the way that you want it. He's almost done. Just have to attach the feet, little boots. See, look how cute he is. So let me do this with these dots. Just going to use one each. Right there. And right there. This guy's a little miniature. He's really cute. Okay, so when you bring him into Design Space, you may want to make him a little bit bigger if you want. But there you go. He's just an easy, very simple, very quick project to do. Okay, so there is a little dot I missed for his little cap. Let me get that guy on. And there is a leftover little flower when you cut it out of his hat. And I'm just going to glue that on somewhere as well so that just to add a little more festivity. On the bigger one I didn't, but this guy I'm going to. So you can stick his little flower somewhere. Maybe I'll just stick him right there. Stick it off to the side, up at the top, anywhere. But I'm going to have to glue him because it is really small. So just a couple dabs of glue. And I'm going to stick him on his beard right there. How cute. So that's what you can do with all the little leftover pieces that you have from different projects and stuff. And there you go. And then just tie the string around. I wrapped it all the way around, and then you'll see on the inside is where I actually tied the string together, and it just sits on the inside so you don't see it. Like that. And that's your cute little gnome. I do think he would be really cute on a package though. For some reason, I do think he would look really cute on a package though, and then somebody would have it to display later.